Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jinnah Stadium for this historic day. It is an AFC promises to be a very, very interesting endeavor. So much talk before this game about the squad, about everything else, but the time for talk is over. We now move on to the action, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daniel Nasir Mirza. Honored to be standing in front of you today. And of course, joining me for the pre-show as well as the commentary desk, the one and only Sheikh Hamdan. Hamdan bhai, how are you feeling today? Tell us a bit about this match. Tell us about what to feel, how you're feeling, and all of that.
I think it's a great occasion for Pakistan because we've got a lot of players who are actually going to play for the first time. So we've got a couple of debuts in our team as well. First time players who are playing in the squad. So I think great for us as a nation, for all the players who've been playing locally, domestically in our competitions. They've got now a chance to come out and show what they're made of. So I think really good for us that we've got a squad full of domestic players. So really positive.
Of course, and this is what a lot of fans have been asking for as well, giving local players, homebred players a chance to compete at the highest level, and it does not get any bigger than this. Like I said, AFC qualifier, a lot of ramifications in terms of ranking, a lot of ramifications just in terms of morale moving forward. As a football fan, Hamdan, as someone who follows Pakistani football, what should you expect? What kind of mindset should you keep coming into a match like this today?
I think the mindset would be simple. I think they're really looking forward to get a result out of here. The only disappointing thing from a point of view is that we don't have fans in the stadium. But I think they're looking to get a result. What I spoke and what I saw from the warm-ups as well, they look to press once the ball is in the midfield. So I think really looking forward to seeing us going really high on them, winning the ball back and then springing attacks. So I think really looking forward to it.
And like you said, fans are not in the arena today. So if you watching at home feel like it's a bit quiet, you should know why. Austerity measures, of course, means this arena is going to be empty. That is an exciting thing on its own in a lot of ways because you get to see, just the players. You get to hear them, get to hear their reactions. Normally we have the Ultra Shaheens here, but you best believe they're watching from home. They're supporting the boys as much as they can. And what a community we have behind the boys. Tell us a bit about what it feels like to be a part of the Pakistan football community and all of the things that comes with being a football fan.
I think what these guys have done, you just named Ultra Shaheens. They're actually sitting in a cafe over there. They've got all the fans together and they're watching it from there. So I think it's great what they've done for Pakistan football in terms of getting large crowds, engaging all of them, and then supporting the team, whether it be 2 p.m. in the afternoon or like 9 p.m. They've been there. So I think it'll be great for these guys to put on a show, get a result for all the fans, and hopefully we get a positive result.
I mean, what a day it would be, right, if Pakistan can get the result that all of the fans that we mentioned are looking forward to. What a day it would be. It would be a historic day if today Pakistan can beat a team that's 40 rankings almost above them in Myanmar. But of course, Myanmar is a formidable team. They've already beaten us last year, I think 1-0. And of course, they're coming off another win recently. Tell me a bit about this Myanmar side, what their mentality ought to be, what you know about them.
So I think they're a team who like to play on the ball. Even in the last game that they played against Pakistan, they had a lot of ball possession in the first half. So I think I do expect something similar in terms of they'll keep the ball. But once the ball arrives in certain areas, Pakistan will be ready to pounce and win the ball and then spring attacks. I think they should be in for a surprise now. Man.
Yeah. And Hamdan, real quick, what would it mean for fans, for the football team, for Pakistani football as a whole, if we can walk away with the W today?
This would be the last home game before September. There's no national activity for the Pakistan national team. To finish it off with a positive result, I think it'll be really meaningful for all of us, and it would mean that we have something to build towards. So really hoping that we do get one result.
And like Hamdan said, it's a big day. It's a very important day. We're hoping that, that result can come. The Pakistan fans are rather hoping. We're just here to, commentate neutrally. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we had the teams arriving today. We had the managers arriving today. I had the opportunity to speak to both of these team coaches who were, of course, responsible for both sides today. So before we move on with the rest of the pre-show, let's hear from the coaches and what they had to say. Over to you guys. Coach Solano, what an exciting day for Pakistani football fans, especially with those who've been asking for local players to be given an opportunity. How are you feeling before this match? What's the mindset like?
Yeah, we're all very happy to come back again to the beautiful stadium we have here. Like you mentioned, it's very important for the local boys to get that experience. We have a plan, we said before. We try to build in a very strong team because when the official competition arrives next year, we have to be prepared for that. We know how tough it's difficult in Asia. It's a lot of good national teams. We try to just catch them, try to get better and better. So yeah, we're looking forward. It will be an exciting match. It's the last match in this tournament for us, but it will be great. It will be good if we have a good result.
Coach Solano, best of luck. Thank you so much. All the best. Inshallah. Coach, welcome to Pakistan. Welcome to Islamabad. How are you feeling before this match? What's the mindset like for you and the team before this match?
ပွဲမလာခင်ပါအခုဒီနေ့ပွဲနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးဗာပြောချင်လဲပေါ့
ဒီနေ့မနေ့ကလည်းသတင်းစာရှင်းလင်းပွဲမှာလည်းပြောခဲ့ပြီးပေါ့နော်အားလုံးဆိုတော့ဒီဟိုဒါပထမဆုံးအနေနဲ့လာရောက်ကစားတဲ့ပထမဆုံးပွဲပဲနောက်ပြီးတော့လာတဲ့အထက်မှာလည်းအဆက်ဆက်ရအကုန်လုံးအဆင်ပြေတယ်ပေါ့နော်အခုကစားဖို့တိတ်တော့မကြံတော့ဘူး ready ဖြစ်နေပါတယ်ဟုတ်ကဲ့
Yes, as we talked at the yesterday match press conference, yeah, we are now ready to play the game. We have no any problem here. We already say thank to our host association, Pakistan Football Federation, and the here Basketball Basan. Now we are getting to play the match. The player and coach crew, all our staff are ready to the match.
Looking forward to a very exciting game. Thank you so much. And once again, welcome to Pakistan. Best of luck for today. And those are all the, of course, comments made by the coaches right before, and very interesting to hear. Of course, both coaches talk about the mentality that they're coming in with, their teams are coming in with. Hamdan, I mean, what should we expect today in terms of a performance, in terms of a result? What should the expectation management be? And of course, what do you think is going to happen today?
I think Myanmar would straight out want to get a victory because that victory would help them gain more rankings in the FIFA system, and that helps them with the qualifiers and all of those situations. As far as Pakistan is concerned, like we've just spoken, they would want to end on a high, and this is the best opportunity that they have right now.
Indeed, they would like to end on a high. Both teams, of course, coming here looking for the victory. Only one can walk away with the desired result, or none could walk away with the desired result. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the pre-show. We are super excited. We hope you are as well. We kick off at 2 p.m. Don't miss it. This is the AFC qualifiers. This is Pakistan versus Myanmar, and we will see you very shortly for the match. AFC Asia Cup qualifier. It is Pakistan versus Myanmar. High stakes for both teams in terms of their rankings, in terms of their morale, in terms of everything in between. And of course, today we witness Pakistani football live and in living color. It does not get any better than this. This is Pakistan and Myanmar for the AFC qualifiers. Both teams coming in today with a mindset that should resonate, that of defiance, that, of course, of wanting to walk away with the victory for both their respective nations. This is what football is all about. No fans in the arena today due to austerity measures, but not an issue at all. Pakistani football fans are watching live. They are watching vociferously. They are watching with an intensity and a passion to make sure their team walks away today. And Myanmar knows they will not be given an easy task in front of the green and white. Myanmar know they have their work cut out for them. It is a local squad for Pakistan. It is perhaps a strong squad for Myanmar. It will be very interesting to see how this proceeds as we go towards the national anthems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand if you are able for the national anthem of Pakistan. ख़वातीनो हज़रात बराहे करम पाकिस्तान के कौमी तराने के लिए खड़े हो जाएं.
With the national anthems out of the way, it is now time, ladies and gentlemen, for both teams to touch hands and get underway for this historic occasion here. Pakistan playing at home used to once be something fans used to crave and dream, and now is a reality we see on our screen quite often. The men in red here today with a mission on their mind, with a goal that they want to achieve. and Pakistan will do everything possible to stop them. Your match referees on your screen, the men who will be making all of the important calls for this important occasion. It's all about respect, it is all about pride, it is all about integrity. That is what the beautiful game brings to you today. As you see Pakistan's captain for the day, Alamgir Ghazi, a cornerstone for the Pakistan team now. And these young men have the opportunity to do something incredible today for you in front of the Jinnah Stadium. To get underway with the toss, beside the sides. It's a very important part of the game. And nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, both sides are ready for anything. They know this is the beautiful game, the unpredictable game. Anything can happen at any time. And it is very important for both of them to try and walk away with a result. Loud and proud, unwavered. That is Pakistani football. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the starting 11 for Pakistan. Saqib Hanif in goal, Ahmed Salman, Muhibullah, Sayyid Abdullah Shah, and Waqar Ehtisham make your back four with Junaid Ahmed Shah making up your back five rather. Three in the midfield, Ali Uzair, Sayyid Ali Raza, Alamgir Ghazi wearing the captain's armband today, with two at the front, Ali Agha and Shaikh Dost making up your Pakistani starting 11. Myanmar brings in a very strong squad today. Hang Pho Win, of course, at number 2. Nanda Kwao with the captain's armband for today. Zin Yini Ong will be in goal, with of course 4 at the back. Hayin Ziar Lin, Kiao Min O, Nanda Kiao, and Yofyo Win. And of course the target man up front will be Thang Pang, making sure he can try and get as much behind goal as possible for Myanmar. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great day today for football. Joining me, of course, in the commentary box, the one and only Sheikh Hamdan. Hamdan, how are you feeling before we get underway with kickoff?
Pretty positive. I do expect Pakistan to get a result. I feel this is the day that we do put out our best show. So I'm looking forward to it.
Good show indeed. That is the objective for both teams today. More so perhaps for Pakistan. We know this is an all-local squad. These guys are all homegrown Pakistani talents. It is not the usual diaspora set of talent we see. What can we expect from them?
I think they've got a lot to prove because they've been shouting out for chances. They now finally have those chances right now. So I think by the looks of it, you would feel that it's a dead rubber. But I can let you know that these players, the ones who are playing out, they're playing for their futures. They want to show the coach what they're made of.
And we are underway with the first half here. Not necessary to be told, but Pakistan in the green, Myanmar in the red, of course. Pakistan trying to get a ball forward early here. Now Myanmar passing it down to the left wing to start. Lost possession early, Pakistan did, but Myanmar now trying to go ahead with the aerial ball.
Pakistan starts strong with a good clearance by Waqar Ehtisham.
Very important to be able to get touches on the ball, make sure the threat does not advance beyond necessary. Of course, Nanda Kiao on your screen previously. And this is Than Pang. Nanda Kiao now trying to find his man. Pakistan retains possession. Can they keep it? Here's Alamgir Ghazi. Lobs it forward but intercepted well. Trying to fight for possession in Pakistan's half.
Myanmar eventually received the ball and looked to play it on the left, on the wing.
Oh, that's a good ball. Was almost a good ball, but just a bit too much there. Throw in for Pakistan. It'll be Ahmed Salman to take. That man has a lot of pressure on him, Hamdan.
He's got a lot to prove, but I think he's on the right track with some of the performances that we've seen with the Pakistan team over the last 3-4 games. There have been some encouraging sides, especially against Afghanistan. They would really look to build on it because with the SAF Championship coming in September, Nabi Salana is looking to build a very strong squad.
Alamgir Ghazi now finding his man on the left. Now trying to find Sayyid Ali Raza on the left wing. What can he do to penetrate? Steps over, crosses over, but that is going to be outside. Ali Uzair kicking it away for good measure. Early attacking chances for Pakistan. They're trying to create as many up front. Myanmar will start this short from a goal kick.
Regained by Pakistan. With no pressure on, I feel Saqib Hanif would look to build play from the back, and that's how it goes with Abdullah Shah on the ball.
10th cap for Saqib Hanif today at age 31. Playing currently in Maldives. Now chipped forward towards the left, trying to find his man. Unfortunately, it was too much on the ball there. Not able to control it. Myanmar will retain possession. Hinfo win. Finding his man. Short passes right in front of the Pakistani players. That's going to go out for a throw-in.
But Pakistan have done well to actually get Myanmar on one side and actually look to press and win the ball back. I think that would be one of the themes that we see throughout the game, that they would allow them in midfield. Once they get over there, in the sides, they would look to be aggressive, win the ball back, and spring counter-attacks.
Info win with the throw-in. Back to him now. Oh, nice bit of passing play there by Myanmar. Now going back towards their back four, going to retain possession. Here's the captain, Nanda Kiao. Passes it down the left wing. Nice short passes there. Nanda Kiao again. Switching wings.
To the other side, with full back space and time on the ball, looks to play inside. But another big switch of play. I think that's another theme, but Pakistan managed well because of their defensive structure to win the ball back. But Myanmar regained possession, recycle it, and back with their back four.
Myanmar retaining possession. Very crucial for them at this juncture of the match. Don't want to make any mistakes, any slip-ups. You don't want to give Pakistan that momentum, but right now they have a very crucial interception here. Shaikh, though, is trying to find his man on the left wing. Intercepted well, though, by the header.
Again, guys, I think we see the same theme where Pakistan looking to win the ball in midfield. I think they had a good opportunity, good pressure applied by the players. They looked to play Shaikh those in behind, but Myanmar managed well to deal with it. And now regained possession, and I think that'll be a theme of the game where Myanmar will have some possession, but in areas where Pakistan really would want them, they would allow them to have those balls.
Now Myanmar passing it around well in their half, trying to build up play. Pakistan pressing where necessary, but that back five allows them to be able to get that press forward when Myanmar is in their half. Now Myanmar try to attack. Trying to find his man. Nice short pass there. Intercepted well. Slide tackle by Alamgir Ghazi. Intercepted once again by Myanmar.
But Myanmar keep control and build play. They've got their back line over half line, which means they're really looking to peg Pakistan back into their own half.
Here's Nanda Kiao. He has Hanzar Lin on his right. Opts to lob it forward. Oh, that's a nice ball, but Saqib Hanif will have it in his safe hands. Big day for him today, of course. Big day for all these guys. Mohib Afridi on your screen. Now passing it down to Ahmed Salman. Finds Shaikh Dost, but that's intercepted once again. Pakistan seem to not be able to keep possession so far. Hamdan.
Yeah, they've been a bit hasty with their decisions and with their passes. Maybe what would help them right now in this junction of time would be to just keep possession amongst their back three, their back five, and then maybe look to spring those attacks. But it's early moments. They don't want to be taking any risk where they concede an early goal. I think that'd be the plan from Pakistan.
A lot of touches on the ball by Myanmar's captain Nanda Kiao, even though he's in the back four, almost guiding the play forward. Now they're trying to find a way to penetrate.
But Pakistan would be happy right now because they've kept Myanmar under control. They've allowed Myanmar possession, but not in dangerous areas. So they'd be pretty much happy because they're in control, they would feel.
Yeah, a lot of green shirts there on your screen as they're able to clear away from the danger. Like you're saying, they have not allowed Myanmar too much room, but possession seems to be on their side. But Pakistan only need one attacker. Alamgir Ghazi finding his man, crosses it in, and that's chested back to safety to Zin Nini Ong from Myanmar. Plays it quickly now to Kiao Min U. Now Hanzar Lin passing it back to his man Win Lai Ong. Myanmar's made the trip down here. It was raining quite a lot yesterday, Hamdan. Let's see what the pitch holds up like today.
Fantastic. No,
Yeah, looks good.
soil is great over here.
Yeah. Could have been the best thing that happens to these guys. Myanmar once again retaining possession. They're not able to break through like you said, but it is important for them to be able to keep the ball, and attacks like those, they need to be careful, Pakistan does, that they don't slip through the cracks early. But I believe that's an offside. Plays it short now, Pakistan in their half. Comfortable in their back five currently. Abdullah Shah passes it up.
Pakistan are now allowed possession, which Mohib Afridi aimlessly builds and brings the ball out. But again, they've lost ball.
Back to Saqib Hanif now. Passes it up the field. Now let's see what Pakistan can build from here. Junaid Shah, left wing back for today for Pakistan, of course. Here's Ali Agha. Ali Agha trying to find his man Shaikh Dosan once again. So close, but too far. Goes back into the keeper's possession, and now back to the possession of Myanmar's captain, Nanda Kyau.
Promising signs that by Pakistan, Daniel. Finally, they had a couple of passes and they were allowed to actually reach the final third.
Yeah, this seems like they're more willing to take offensive risks, which is a criticism the team has faced in past situations as well. And defensively, they seem to be able to handle the Myanmar pressure so far. Here's Syed Ali Raza with Shaikh Dos, passes it back down the left wing beautifully, but too much on the ball there. Not able to reach there on time.
This is an interesting front two up by Pakistan because both of their strikers have been really good in really good scoring form, especially with Shaikh Dos, who's been scoring goals for fun in the Bangladesh League, whereas Ali Zafar was one of the best performers in the recently concluded National Challenge Cup. So good for Pakistan to have two strikers in form and confidence. I think this is extremely important for them.
Now once again, Shaikh Dos trying to make something happen from far, but too much sauce on that ball, and unfortunately goes flying. Oh, intercepted there in Myanmar's half. Gonna go out. Ali Uzair Mahmood was there to meet them for the challenge. It's going to be a Myanmar goal kick, once again playing it short.
Myanmar look to build play and then eventually they come in a back three similar to what Pakistan do, with their left back, their captain tucking in and forming a back three. Pakistan win the ball back
Now
in
here's
those dangerous areas where Shaikh Dos has possession on the ball.
Shaikh Dos now trying to make something happen. Passes it there. Ali Raza crosses it in. Shaikh Dost is there, but cleared away to his relative safety. It's going to be a Pakistan throw in. Morale in the dugout is high. Everyone's come here for one thing only, and that is to win. But Myanmar once again have possession. Pakistan keep losing possession, but regain it here. What can they do? Here's Alamgir Ghazi. Intercepted there, but plays it back, plays it to safety. Here's Abdullah Shah. Trying to find his man. Lobs it forward. Oh, that's a promising attack. Header did not go in the direction that he wanted it to.
Surprising to see the Myanmar backline really deep in their own half. I was expecting them to actually push forward and not allow Pakistan enough space and time on the ball,
But here we are. I mean, it's an interesting cagey affair so far. Promising signs for both teams. Myanmar's possession is paying dividends. Pakistan, on the other hand, seem defensively confident, and offensively they're taking important risks. That is a beautiful slide tackle there by Abdullah Shah.
it's been a pendulum swing with one team having possession of the ball in the opposition half for a good 1 minute, and then the opposition team does it. So I think it'll come down to the point whichever team finds composure in and around the final third and manages to carve out the opposition will be the winners over here. That's how the game is right now.
Myanmar trying to build attack, and that is a nice sliding tackle there by Junaid Shah to clear out of relative danger. Pakistan so far holding the fort well. Morale in the dugout must be good, but they cannot concede early. That would completely shatter the morale for the players on the pitch. But currently, Myanmar trying to attack once again from the right wing. Here's Hinziar Lin, cleared away once again. A lot of green shirts there. That is a clean tackle. Pakistan will retain possession for now.
But they've lost possession again and again. I think what Pakistan need to do at these moments, be calm when they win the ball back. I think the front two, they're always available to receive the ball, but we haven't managed to find them in those right moments, right situations. But as far as the defense is concerned, Daniel, I think Pakistan has been really solid. They've been moving together as a unit, as we've seen. And they've managed to completely lock out Myanmar. With all the possession, that's not a worry right now because they're not threatening, they're not going in behind, they're not penetrating the defense line. So Pakistan will be very, very, very comfortable right now.
It looks like this game would turn into a game of attrition, meaning Pakistan will have to keep Myanmar out of their box. They cannot allow them, or allow themselves rather, to slip up at any moment. And now once again Pakistan getting the possession back here. There's Ahmed Salman passing it back to Saqib Hanif, who lobs it up, 50-50 situation. There's Ahmed Salman again. This time loses possession to Nanda Kiao, who finds Wei Ling Ong.
One of the fascinating things of having no fans in the ground is you could actually clearly hear what the coaches are saying over here. And Nobby Solano was not really happy once Pakistan won the ball back. He wanted the players to play the ball forward. Because of no fans and no other voices, you could clearly see that. It reminded me of COVID times, man.
Yeah. I've always wanted to commentate a match during COVID. I get my wish today. It's a different experience. Usually where we're sitting, we can feel the rafters shaking with the Ultra Shaheens in full swing. But today, it is no distractions whatsoever. We're just locked and loaded on this game. Myanmar to take the corner kick. Ye Yint Ong, the man with the assignment. Let's see if he can find someone in the box. Myanmar takes, cleared away. Alamgir Ghazi trying to get it back. And now cleared away by Pakistan. Nice touch there by Nanda Kiao. And possession once again in the side of Myanmar. Nice wing switch there, but it's going to be offside.
Well-managed defense line by Pakistan. I think Mohib, Abdullah Shah, Waqar Ehtesham, they're three really seasoned campaigners who've been playing in defenses for a long, long time. Especially with Waqar Baloch, who's played multiple PPLs for KRL. Now we see Mohib on the ball. Pakistan would look to bring out the ball. Pass over to Waqar Ehtesham.
Waqar Ehtesham now passing it upfield and back now to him from Junaid Shah. It's Mohib Afridi, dead center in the back five. Here's Abdullah Shah.
Now be urging his players to actually move forward and play forward with a lot of spaces on the wings. But Pakistan have been unable to actually play those long switches at the right moments. And I think that's one thing that the coach has been asking again and again. To switch to this side and then play that forward pass. Here was one of the instances that we could have created a good situation, but the pass wasn't right.
Now Myanmar back with possession. Nanda Kiao trying to find bodies. Lobs it forward. Headed away nicely. Aliaga, bit of a misstep there. They need to be careful. Myanmar now pressing. Lin Wing all here. Passing it back now. They have some options. What can they do? Lobs it up. That's the option he chose. Saqib Hanif. Going to get that in his safe hands. Myanmar starting to try different things now to get behind the line.
They have been. They've looked to switch sides a couple of times. Hasn't worked. But I think this is a credit to the Pakistan defense right now, where they've really pushed them in situations where they didn't want to be.
And now Pakistan trying to find something down the left wing, but once again back to safety.
Composure in and around the final third has to be the key for this game, because I think both teams They do get spells of possession where they're looking to play in the opposition half, but they haven't managed to threat or penetrate the defense line.
Nanda Kiao now finding his man back there. Haines Yar Lin, who passes it upfield. Kiao Min U now finding his man on the right wing. Myanmar passing the ball around gently in their half, trying to find some space, but Pakistan's done a really good job of creating no dead spaces there for them to penetrate.
One instance where they did, but I think you saw Mohib Afridi straight off jumping in, not allowing him to turn, give him space and time. I think it's a really, really well managed defense by the Pakistan team right now. You could see both of those side centre backs jumping aggressively whenever a player receives in between lines, and that has allowed Pakistan to keep Myanmar completely away from their goal.
And what beautiful body play there by Abdullah Shah, using his body as a shield, making sure it goes out for a Pakistani throw-in. Ahmed Salman to take. And so far the back five really impressive, holding the fort down as they're supposed to, doing everything that they possibly can. Ahmed Salman, of course, making his debut today. First cap for him, young lad, 19 years of age. Big stage for him, but seems to be very composed for the task at hand. Currently playing, of course, in the UAE.
Throw in for Pakistan where they would look to put the ball up forward to Shaikh Dos. Eventually received by Mohib Afridi and Alamgir Ghazi in possession of the ball. Looks to switch sides to Junaid Shah.
Now Junaid Shah, let's see what he can do here. But that goes out for a throw-in. Just a game of inches, isn't it?
Fine margins, as I say.
Now Myanmar once again, familiar sight for this match in their half, looking for those openings. Pakistan now, as you can tell, pressing. Ali Uzair really putting in an effort. Oh, nice ball there. Trying to get through there, Myanmar, trying to find their opening. Oh, crosses it in. Abdullah Shah able to clear it away for safety.
That was the first time where because of the three midfielders and the switch of side to the right side, players were plucked out of position and they couldn't recover as soon as possible. Hence, they went in behind.
And now Myanmar crosses it in once again. Saqib Hanif with a little jump catches it to safety. Than Pang, number 9 from Myanmar, is ready and loaded there. He's the target man for the men in red today. Shaikh Dos gets ahead on the ball, but unfortunately does not result in a pass that he was looking for. But now Myanmar trying to build attack once again.
I think that's been another theme where they've got the ball to the right back and then runs in behind.
And there's a very good opportunity for them. Crosses it in as well. Missed a lot of green shirts. And you know, he knew now, Zhao Win Tan, that was a very good opportunity for Myanmar. But Pakistan able to divert the attack so far, but the danger not entirely cleared.
So this has been the second time where the midfield has been a bit slow to move to that one side where the fullback receives the ball and then plays the ball in behind. I think this is what the coach has been also telling them to move as quickly as possible.
Now Myanmar trying to build attack once again. Abdullah Shah gets a foot in, very crucial. But once again, Pakistan losing possession.
This has been a good spell of possession for Myanmar where even when they've lost the ball, they've been able to regain it as soon as possible with players very close by in control.
Referee whistles stop the action for now. Myatphone Kant is down. I don't think there's going to be a card. Let's look at this. Yeah, there it is. There's the impact. No harm, no foul. I mean, it was a foul, but no harm. So that's the good thing. They can continue. Ain Fyo Win standing behind the ball for this. Let's see what options they choose. They've been playing it short when they've been starting play in their goal. Let's see what they opt to do. A lot of aerial balls being played by Myanmar in this match. He takes. Gets ahead on it, but it's going to be a goal kick. Pakistani back five seems to be ready for almost anything Myanmar's thrown at them so far. Got that connection, but just wide. Saqib Hanif looking to take it long. Aerial battle results in Pakistan getting the ball. Here's Shaikh Dost to Alamgir Ghazi. Passes it back. And now perhaps Pakistan could build up play from their half.
With Mohib Afridi in possession of the ball right now, right in the center of the back three, looking to penetrate, looking to find those incisive passes. One thing about Mohib is he's always looking forward. And there you go with Alamgir Ghazi in between lines.
Alamgir! Nice shot there. Good hands by the keeper to keep it out. First excellent chance by Pakistan. Alamgir Ghazi got his foot on the ball and just let loose. Promising.
Mohib excels in this. He's one of the best ball-playing centre-backs in Pakistan. He loves to play those incisive, straight balls, penetrative balls.
Now there's Ali Agha finding Alamgir Ghazi once again. Bit of confidence perhaps on Pakistan's side. You can see it in the movement. Now crosses it in. Two bodies are there. Shaikh Dost! That should have been in. That should have been in. My days. Shaikh Dost right in front of goal. Got a foot on the ball as well. But right into the hands of the keeper. Excellent move by Pakistan. But disappointing end result. Shaikh Dost almost put Pakistan up 1-0. What a save by Zin Nyinye Ong as well. Give that man a raise. Wow.
Point blank range. I mean, goals decide games, no? This might haunt Pakistan back again, but another feature, and again we saw Alamgir Ghazi receiving between the lines. I think he excels in those situations. He's the master of receiving the ball, turning and then playing those decisive balls. I think Junaid Shah has had a good couple of last games, I think, with Syria as well. So his confidence is really up. Good delivery by him.
As you see here, crossed it in well. Got his foot on, but man, Zin Nyinye Ong, the goalkeeper for Myanmar, give him his flowers, man. What reaction time. But again, Shaikh Dost, if you're Shaikh Dost, you're kicking yourself. You should have done better there, but encouraging signs for Pakistan. They're able to get through perhaps the best chance of the game so far.
They would look to get Alamgir Ghazi more on the ball, because he's one player who could make things happen. Interesting again from Pakistan, who've looked to press high in those situations, but Myanmar do well to play around the press.
Sliding challenge there. That is going to be a foul. Ye Yint Ong taken down once again. Oh, okay, yeah. Definitely cause for stoppage. Ali Agha going in with a sliding challenge. Now ball on the right wing. Nice move there by Myanmar. They seem to have woken up. Headed away to relative safety. And now Ali Agha completely putting it forward.
Myanmar have managed to move across Pakistan's right-hand side, Pakistan's left-hand side and their right side, and they've gotten some attacks on that side. I think that would be a worry for the coach and for the team. Another situation where they're building play from their right side, but Pakistan managed to do well to keep them at bay.
Myanmar now trying to find something to take themselves forward. Pakistan retaining possession. Nice pass there. Not able to find his man, but bit of an awkward moment there for both sides. But now Yint Ong on the ball down the left wing. He has a man running forward, takes a shot for himself. Saqib Hanif gonna have that in his hands.
Comfortable save for Saqib Hanif. Goes long again with another on the left side. Looks to find Junaid Shah, who's in space and time, I think. Good touch by Junaid Shah to find Waqar at the Sham. Urging it to play to Mohib. I think they would want Mohib on the ball as much as possible whenever the back line is receiving.
Yeah, a lot of pep in his step. Very comfortable on the ball. Like you said, excellent in moving it forward as well. Here's Alamgir Ghazi. He has Ali Agha in front of him. Opts to give it back to Mohib. Look at that. Almost found his man there on the left wing. Intercepted, but now Alamgir Ghazi fighting for possession. But Myanmar is going to win it and move forward. Moving it down to the center of the pitch. Play is stopped. I believe a foul on the other side of the pitch. We're just going to see now Myanmar's bench protesting, understandably so perhaps.
This could have been a dangerous situation, by the way.
Definitely. So far, ladies and gentlemen, not used to what we're seeing in its entirety. Pakistan comfortable up front, solid at the back. They've had the best chance of the game, but Myanmar still knocking on their door.
Moib Afridi again looking to play that straight pass, but unsuccessful in giving back Myanmar possession. Who are very comfortable with playing around their back four, keeping possession, calm, composed.
Switching wings. Here's Nanda Kyau. Lobs it forward. Going to be headed away by Abdullah Shah for a Myanmar throw-in.
I think Myanmar would recognize there's a situation where if they keep switching sides, because of Pakistan's midfield three, there are a lot of spaces on the side, especially in their own half, because then the distance from the wing back to the opposition player is high. This would allow them space and time on the ball. Another switch of players we just spoke about, but Junaid Shah manages well to switch across, win the ball back.
Now Myanmar once again in their half, not as many bodies as they're used to, falling back a bit. And now they have lost possession. That seems to be a foul against Pakistan. Pakistan is doing well, but again, it is all about momentum. One goal can change the match immediately. Seem to have gone down easy, but nonetheless, it is a foul for Myanmar. Bodies are in there, the green shirts win it back, but possession, like you said, Hamdan, swinging like a pendulum.
Like a pendulum, absolutely.
Back and forth we go. Here's Nanda Kyau trying to find his man. Gets the answer from Yint Ong. Ooh, almost got a foot on there, Syed Ali Raza. Here's
The
Zalman.
Myanmar bench urging them to switch sides, urging them to play to the other side, because that's where the space and time is. Another attempt, another failed attempt for them.
Saqib Hanif with a little bit of fake there. Pump fake goes out. Pakistan bench looking happy so far with the performance, and why wouldn't they be? But still, the job is not done.
They've had the best chance right now in the game. They haven't conceded any chances. Pakistan would be feeling very confident, very comfortable with Saqib Hanif taking another long goal kick.
Plays it long. Here's Shaikh Dost finding Syed Ali Raza. Ooh, that is a hard challenge. No whistle from the referee. Wei Ling Ong went in blazing. Takes a man down. Yeah, he's down and out. Syed Ali Raza must be feeling it. And now we hear the whistle. We'll take a look at that again. Oof. There's some impact for you.
That was a hard tackle, by the way.
Yeah, very hard tackle. Landed right on the tailbone. You know that hurts. Let's hope he's all right. Pakistan and Myanmar 0-0 so far. If you're just joining us, this is, of course, the AFC Asian Cup qualifiers. Neither team going to make it forward. Some are saying it's a dead rubber match, but nonetheless, stakes are high for both teams. Both teams want to walk away today with the all-important W.
For Myanmar, if they get this win, they jump up the FIFA rankings. If you get up the FIFA rankings, you get better opposition in those World Cup and Asian Cup qualifiers. So I think for Myanmar, they would want to get that W. For Pakistan, every game you would feel is a really big game, because this is what they want to do. They would want to get that first victory, their first victory in Jinnah Stadium after that World Cup qualifier against Cambodia.
Most certainly a lot of Western interest for both teams. Even if Syria is top of the group and qualifying without much opposition, it is so important for both teams to be able to get a win today. For all intents and purposes, Pakistan's football fans are dying for a victory. It would mean the world to them. Like you said, Myanmar wanting to level up on those rankings, close to the 160 mark. Now Nanda Kyau finds his man forward, and forward Myanmar goes. Down the left wing, but Abdullah Shah going to clear it away. No nonsense defending by Abdullah Shah.
No risks taken. Ball out of the park.
There you see Mr. Solano. A lot of pressure on him, but that's what he signed up for. Ye Yin Ong takes to Nanda Kiao. Passes it back once again to Hain Ziar Lin. And now up the field to Kiao Min Oh. And they move the ball forward. Nice bit of attack there. Saqib Hanif though charging forward.
It's again Pakistan's left-hand side, which is allowing them space and time. Once the right back gets on the ball, they then look to play balls in behind. I think Pakistan need to find a solution to this problem. This has been the third time where it has been dangerous for them. But straight up Pakistan on the attack right now.
Now here's Ali Agha. He has bodies in front of him. Shaikh Dost. Alamgir Ghazi in the box as well. Oh, that pass of unfortunately going astray. Now they need to be careful on the counter. Myanmar putting bodies forward. Here's Yint Ong. Passes it nicely. Myanmar in the box now, and nice tackle there. Mohib Afridi, solid as a rock.
Pakistan managed well to defend that counter situation. I think that was good defending by Abdullah Shah. Didn't jump in, delayed the attack as much as he could do, and then Mohib Afridi with a good side, moving to one side and then putting in a slide tackle. But another corner for Myanmar.
Abdullah Shah and Mohib Afridi putting themselves in front of the ball whenever they get the opportunity. Now it's a corner kick for Myanmar. Bit of a delay there. Ali Agha seems to be in a bit of pain.
This will give Pakistan a bit of a breather right now. Would allow them to organize their defense. I think that's smart play by Ali Agha, just by the way.
If it's a play.
If it's a play.
I'm sure he's hurting.
No, he is.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to watch this back and be like, Hamdan, I was in a lot of pain, my friend.
One way or the other, I'm actually praising him.
Yeah. He's either tough or smart. Both are good. And you see the tackle there by Mohib Afridi. Pakistan's back five, despite the absence of the all-important Abdullah Iqbal, seems to be holding up very well today.
I think what has helped Pakistan is Mohib, Abdullah Shah. They've had the experience of playing with Isa Suleiman, with Abdullah Iqbal, and they've gone through a lot of games. I think that helps in these situations. So when the time comes, the right time, as we see in this game, they can hold up their own. So I think it's really good for Pakistan right now.
This was a test, of course, for the local players, and so far they are doing well. Myanmar take the corner. Plays it low, cleared away. It's going to go out for a Myanmar throw-in, but the danger of the corner kick averted well by the Pakistan back five. Now Nanda Kiao with the throw-in. Still a stalemate, but don't blink, you might miss something. Nice header there by Abdullah Shah. Now cleared away by Ali Uzair, but back into Myanmar's possession. Here's Fo Win. Tackle there. Seems to be clean. Myanmar holding the ball like they have done for a lot of this game.
Both Junaid Shah and Waqar Adasham have been really aggressive in jumping out to press their man. But I think what Pakistan really needs to do is once that happens, Mohib needs to move to that side in order to avoid being penetrated from their left side again and again.
Ali Raza goes down. Pakistan with a bit of movement there. Promising looking attack, but comes to a close. 3 men there on the Myanmar side. Ali Raza, of course, first cap for him as well. Pakistan, 21 years of age, playing for Hazara Star. And of course, he was the man of the tournament for Wabda in the recently concluded Challenge Cup. He's got a lot of poise in front of goal and loves to take players on. And you love to see someone as young as him get this stage.
They've been crying out for a lot of these opportunities. They finally got one with Ali Uzair on the ball, ready to take the free kick. And we see some instructions from the Pakistani bench which just hints that they've been working on some corner and free kick routines.
A lot of bodies in the box. Ali Uzair chips it forward, but headed away to relative safety. Intercepted there is going to fall towards Alamgir Ghazi. But you hear the whistle once again.
Break of play, but Pakistan would be proud because they stopped the counter-attack, the all-important counter-attack.
Saqib Haneef's been ready to step forward from his line. And now a very nice throw there. Shaikh Dost chests it. Back to Shaikh Dost now. Tried to get a shot in. Defended well. Here's Alamgir Ghazi. Gets a pass. Bit too much sauce on it. Syed Ali Raza not able to hold the ball. Goes out for a goal kick.
Shaikh Dost went in a bit quickly. He had a couple of maybe 1 or 2 more seconds where he could have set himself up well for the shot. Both of Pakistan's half decent chances have fell to Shaikh Dost. One of them was a very clear chance, I feel.
Chips it forward. Now heads it away. Ahmed Salman. Going to be a throw in for Myanmar. A nice position. Let's see what they can do from here. Options in front of them. 7 minutes plus stoppages left in half time. Cleared away. Header won there by Shaikh Dost, but once again throw in for Myanmar.
Myanmar will look to build again with their captain putting a long throw in. Abdullah Shah does well again to win the ball back. Abdullah Shah has been really good with all those long balls. He's been really good.
Now Myanmar trying to penetrate the back line, but now Mohib Afridi plays it short beautifully. Finds Ahmed Salman.
Coach Nobby urging his players to move forward, play the ball forward and push forward.
Nice interception there by Wei Ling Ong for Myanmar.
Ali Agha in possession of the ball with Waqar Baloch, who has space and time right now.
Oh, that was quite a challenge by Wei Ling Ong. Pakistan going to get a free kick. Alamgir Ghazi protesting perhaps for a yellow card. Not going to get it. Just a stern warning.
You're getting yellow cards these days for asking yellow cards. Alamgir Ghazi would not want to do it anymore.
But yeah, you can see quite a challenge there. But now Pakistan have a set piece in a very interesting position. Let's see what they opt for here. Could play it long, could play it short.
In a similar position to the one we just had five odd minutes ago, with again Ali Uzair on the ball. He's asking Junaid Shah to come to the other side on his side so that maybe they've got a surprise where they play the ball to Junaid Shah and a quick cross could come in.
Now lobs it in. Bodies are there. A collision. But into the safe hands of Zin Nini Ong. Goalkeeper for Myanmar, Abdullah Shah going down in a blaze of glory perhaps. He really went in for it. He wanted his head on the ball, but hands beat head every time.
One thing's for sure, Abdullah Shah puts his body on the line all the time. And that's why some of the times he gets those injuries. You could see another nose taping on him. Apparently got hurt in training as well.
A lot of players doing that these days for better breathing, but seems to be a bit of an injury scare for Abdullah
Yeah, this
Shah.
was an injury actually.
Yeah. He goes down pretty easily. Tan Pang, he hasn't had a lot of time on the ball. He's been looking for opportunities to strike, but none given to him so far. Abdullah Shah, bit of a nudge there, I would say.
A smart nudge out there.
Yeah.
Cheeky one.
Yeah, definitely. The slow motion's not helping his case either, but nonetheless, Pakistan now played their goal kick short. Here's Mohib Afridi. Lobs it forward.
Beautiful ball.
Excellent playmaking by Mohib Afridi from the back. Now going to be a Pakistan throw-in. In a good place. Wonder what both benches are thinking in terms of halftime team talks and strategies, but still 3 minutes and stoppages left until that can happen. Mohib Afridi lobbing it to the left wing now. His man, Waqar Baloch, intercepted and now into the hands of Neen for Myanmar.
Pakistan lacking some ball. They managed to get in promising situations on the left side. Maybe if they could recycle possession from that and then arrive on the right side, maybe that would give them a chance to put in a decent cross or a decent delivery. Now we see Alamgir Ghazi shifting to the right side. Again, the situation where Myanmar.
And now back possession for Myanmar. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to find the target man, Than Pang, but nothing doing.
Saqib Hanif urging his players to be calm. I think that's what experience does. He's been a seasoned campaigner. He's played multiple Pakistan Premier Leagues. He's played in Maldives.
Once again now, Mohib Afridi scanning the pitch, looking for an opening. Plays it short now, Pakistan moving the ball around. Back to Mohib Afridi. Abdullah Shah's in front of him, opts it to go along. Alamgir Ghazi gets a head on it, but unfortunately not enough to retain possession, but this looks promising. But Myanmar doing really well there not to lose the ball in their half. That's crucial. Ali Uzair got a head on it as well, but now Myanmar pressing. Nice pass there to Moong, but beautiful slide tackle there by Abdullah Shah.
Another one of his trademark Abdullah's crunching tackles. Loves it.
Perhaps filling in pretty well for his namesake. Of course, out injured. Ooh, or at least his fitness was questionable. Saqib Hanif now going to play it very long. He's trying to find his man, almost found him there, Shaikh Dost, but not able to get a touch on it. Here's Fo Win, passing it now to Wheeling Ong. No rushed movements, no extra urgency per se, no wasted movement by Myanmar, but now Pakistan looking to penetrate. Here's Ahmed Salman. His debut for the national team goes down.
I think Pakistan have grown in the game after the first 10-15 minutes where they didn't have much of the possession. But right now, whenever they get the ball, you feel they would create something. I think that has been a very positive sign for the Pakistan team.
Most definitely Ahmed Salman. 1 minute of added time. Going to be a crucial 1 minute. Let's see how it plays out. Pakistan getting bodies forward. A lot of tension in that box. You can hear it pretty well as well, thanks to no fans in the arena.
Last minute of the first half, I think it'll be crucial for Myanmar to not concede.
Crosses
in this
it
situation.
in. Cleared away to safety. There's Alamgir now on the left. Crosses it in. Unfortunately, not the right shot selection for Shaikh Dost. Goes out. Perhaps the last chance of the half as well. Most definitely is, ladies and gentlemen. The half comes to a close. 0-0. Both teams having chances. Pakistan perhaps, definitely, not perhaps, with the best chance of the game. Shaikh Dost right in front of goal. But nonetheless, it stays a stalemate for the first 46 minutes. It is Pakistan, Myanmar, 0-0. And when we come back from the break, you best believe both coaches must have had words with their teams. Let's see how it plays out. AFC Asian Cup qualifiers. We'll be back from the Jinnah Stadium in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. At halftime, it is Pakistan 0, Myanmar 0.
एक कहावत आपने सुनी होगी ना कि सारा काम दिमाग का है, लिटरली ऐसा है। फुटबॉल मेरे ख्याल से मुझे मेंटली बहुत टफ बनाया है। मुझे जब खेलना शुरू किया मुझे लोगों ने काफ़ी कुछ बोला भी। पहले मेरे में इतना कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था, मेरे पास कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स नहीं थे, बट फुटबॉल जैसे खेलती रही हूँ, जैसे इम्प्रूव करती रही हूँ, परफॉर्म करती रही हूँ, कंसिस्टेंट रही हूँ, अब मेरे में वो कॉन्फिडेंस, बात करने का, वो रिजिलियंस के जो हार्डशिप्स आते हैं लाइफ में, ऑन फील्ड ऑफ फील्ड, स्पेशल लड़कियों के लिए बहुत बड़े मसाइल होते हैं डेली लाइफ में, उन सब को फेस करने का, उन सब को बर्दाश्त करने का, उन सब से निकलने का जो कॉन्फिडेंस होता है वो मुझे फुटबॉल ने दिया है।
I have somehow figured this out after so long that football was something that was actually giving me a safe space, an environment where I could, exert all my negative energy and make sure that I have whatever I'm feeling inside or whatever is going ups and downs. When I go and enter the ground, I am only thinking about how I want to play.
फुटबॉल हमारे लिए बहुत कुछ है। जब हम डिप्रेस्ड हो जाते हैं घर में बैठे तो ग्राउंड्स में जाते हैं, बाद ग्राउंड को देखते हैं और उधर खेलते हैं, परफॉर्म करते हैं, तो सारा स्ट्रेस दूर हो जाता है।
मैदान है तेरा, आसमान है तेरा, सेहनी सेहत का रास्ता यही है तेरा।
Islamabad, an empty arena due to austerity measures, but you best believe Pakistani faithful watching this very intently from around the country, welcoming the very formidable Myanmar side to the Jinnah Stadium for this all-important game. Very interesting first half that we saw before just now. A cagey affair in a lot of ways, a very good chance for Pakistan. Myanmar holding a lot of the possession, finding their way behind the Pakistani backline, but unsuccessful so far to create too much of a threat for the men in green. And of course, Myanmar will look to penetrate forward. A lot of action for you from kickoff. Myanmar, of course, looking for those long balls through. Tan Piang, number 9, not really able to get a lot of touches on the ball. Saqib Hanif, a regular in this first half of being able to move forward when necessary. The Pakistani back five holding it together well, not really conceding too many opportunities. Shaikh, those got a lot of touches. One very crucial touch you'll see in a second. But of course, that all is behind us. It is in the past. As you look at the beautiful Margala Hills here in Islamabad, the capital of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, we are very excited to give to you the second half of this all-important game. The Pakistani Shaheens, no pun intended, looking to be as high in the clouds as they possibly can by the end of the game and trying to get that all-important victory. This, ladies and gentlemen, is of course an AFC qualifier, but it is a celebration of football. It is a celebration of the beautiful game. It is a celebration of having football in Pakistan as Myanmar look to start the second half. The Shaheens have a lot to discuss, have a lot to talk to each other about. Captain Alamgir Ghazi, very important in the first half. Mohib Afridi, number 3 on your screen, with beautiful passes down the middle. The Pakistan team seems rejuvenated. They seem like men on a mission. The all-local lineup performing perhaps beyond a lot of people's desires and a lot of people's expectations as you see the substitutions underway for Pakistan. Very interesting turn of events. It looks like Rahman Manzoor is coming on for Ahmed Salman. Switch on the right wing backs there. And let's see what tactical changes both teams might have brought. Let's see what the coaches have told their teams at halftime as we get underway with the second half. No need to be told, but we will tell you anyways. Myanmar in the red, Pakistan in the green as we get underway with the second half. Now Myanmar with a chance early. Pakistan cannot concede or let them get through just yet. Ayan Khatak coming on. And of course Rahman Manzoor. Ahmed Salman has been taken off in favor of the latter of the two just mentioned. Mohib Afridi now passing it down. Here's Bukhar at the Sham. Passes it back to Saqib Hanif. That is a monumental error. That is a nightmare for Saqib Hanif. That is absolutely the worst case possible for Pakistan. That is something that should not have happened. A very good first half and the worst way possible to start the second half.
Pakistan would be absolutely shattered. They'd be absolutely kicking themselves right now what to do. A situation where it could absolutely be avoided. But man, they've given a foothold to Myanmar right now. I think it'll be a mountain to climb for Pakistan if they need to get a win over here in this situation.
Heartbreak doesn't cover it. Disappointment doesn't cover it. I can't imagine what Saqib Hanif is feeling like right now. I can't imagine what the rest of the team is feeling like right now. They have given away a deficit for no real reason.
A real shame for Pakistan, because I think they would have been gone in the dressing room with the better of the sides, feeling confident that they would come out, would build on from what they've done in the first half, but to concede a goal in the first minute and in that manner, I think that really kills their morale and the confidence. But never say never from this Pakistani team. They've fought a lot of these battles over the years. Another one to fight on the pitch. Fingers crossed.
Like you said, to concede is one thing, but to concede in that manner at that time, worst case scenario, nightmare scenario, whatever you want to call it, that is not what you want. Saqib Hanif, in his 10th appearance, would want this to be one that he forgets, as Pakistan now try to mount some pressure from behind, and Myanmar seem to be excited and he seem to be calmer now as the game progresses.
A dejected bench.
Dejected is a very good word to describe it. Here's Alamgir trying to find his man forward, but nonetheless still alive. It's Ali Raza trying to find his man, but not able to do so.
I think it'll be important for Pakistan to regain their composure, build on what they did in the first half. I know these setbacks happen, but this is life. This is what football teaches us. This is what life teaches us. Good to have young and fresh players in, such as Hayan. I think they've had a slight change as well with Hayan playing just behind the two strikers. That will benefit them. Hayan has the vision. He has that final ball. He could play Ali Raza. He could play Shaikh Dosin behind.
Seems to be Ali Uzair coming off in place of Hayan Khatak. And like you said, it is not the way you want to concede, but perhaps if you have to, the best time to do so, because now you have a whole half to rectify that, and let's see if they're able to do so. Saqib Hanif so far having a solid game in the first half, coming off his line at the right points, no errors, and just like that, the worst error possible. But nonetheless, Pakistan now trying to press and move forward. Now here's Myanmar on the attack, lobbed away to safety, no risks there by Waqar Ehtisham.
What's been positive is Pakistan have had a spring in their steps. They haven't shown that they've been completely down and out with that goal. I think that'd be really positive for Pakistan. I think they would look to build on this.
Yeah, it's very important right now for the entire team to make sure they just forget that happened.
As quickly as possible.
Pretend like it never happened. Just, it's 0-0. Just play your game. Do what you were doing in the first half, because they were playing really well. But it wouldn't be Pakistani football without a story. It would not be Pakistani football without some adversity, my friend.
Or you should say Pakistani sports without a story.
Ah, yeah. Fair enough.
But as they say, 1 minute down, next minute up.
Let's see if that happens. Myanmar, though, should be celebrating, should be happy that they were gifted a lead. As we look once again to this throw-in. Now Myanmar looking to build. Intercepted though well. Pakistan on the ball. Here's Hayan Khatak, just came off the bench. Nice pass there by Hayan. There are bodies up front. Lobs it way too much on the ball. Gave his keeper a bit to think about, but nonetheless it is a key goal kick for Myanmar.
Pakistan need that composure in and around that final third. They found themselves in situations where they could spring a good attack, they could put in a good ball, but they've been a bit hasty in situations where they need to find that composure, find that confidence, and then go again.
Yeah, it's a handball right in front of the referee. That is going to be a set piece for Myanmar. 1-0 the score so far. Pakistan has some building to do, has some climbing back to do. Lobbed it forward, but safely to Waqar Ehtisham. And now Pakistan looks to build up play from the back. Junaid Shah lobs it forward. Saeed Ali Raza got a touch on it, but not enough to keep it in play. Now Myanmar in the center of the pitch.
Building from their left side. Ball played in behind with Abdullah Shah, went to cover. Mohib Afridi did a good job. Alamgir Ghazi back on the ball with Hayan Khatak right now. Foul one.
Yeah, beautiful touch there by Alamgir under pressure to make sure he can keep it on the Pakistan side. as we look at this again. Yeah, you can see it on the far right of your screen. Almir Ghazi goes down. But he's going to be okay. Moeb Afridi now lobs it forward. Once again finds his man. Another handball right in front of the referee. Can't escape him.
Moeb Afridi is picking and choosing players at his will. Having a really good game in possession of the ball.
As you see here, once again, clear handball. Nice call by the referee as well. Now Pakistan looking to break forward. Crosses it in, looking for Shaikh Dost. Bit too much on it. And it's going to go towards the left wing of Myanmar as they clear it forward to safety. They've made their job easier for them. Myanmar just need to make sure they can keep Pakistan's offense out of the box. Easier said than done. But so far, they're doing a very good job of it. Ball still in play, loses possession there, but Moeb Afridi steps up, moves forward. Beautiful work by him there. Here's Junaid Shah. Finding Syed Ali Raza, crosses it in. No one there for Pakistan to receive it. But once again, Junaid Shah with a header. There's Ali Raza.
Ali Agha loses possession at a crucial time. Pakistan could have had a good attack over there. They were building, and now straight off they're out to defend.
But once again goes out of play. Myanmar still finding difficulty in being able to penetrate, and Ali Raza is going to come off in favor of Mohammad Jeevan Khan. A lot of conversation around this young man. Let's see if he can live up to the expectations that have been placed on him. Jeevan Khan, of course, his first cap coming up. Let's see if he can make it.
He's had multiple camps. He's had one camp with the Pakistan under-23 with the national team as well. There have been a lot of good chatter around him, his personality, his attitude, his desire to get stuck in. I think this is what Pakistan need right now. Young blood, no baggage, just go in straight out to perform and just prove what he's made of.
I mean, if he wants an opportunity to show his stuff, this is it. To be able to bring Pakistan from the jaws of defeat would be something that really, really sets his name up and proves any doubters that he might have had wrong. But a bit of stoppage makes Myanmar slow down the momentum, if Pakistan had any, to make sure they can just control the rhythm of the game. And of course, Hayan Khatak on your screen. Pardon me, Jeevan Khan on your screen. And Ali Raza, of course, stepping aside to make way for Jeevan Khan.
Abdullah Shah in possession of the ball right now. Plays a long ball towards Shaikh Dost, who looks to flick it on with Jeevan Khan on the ball right now. Straight off in the action and kicks it long.
Immediately in and immediately getting a chance on goal. But you can see Nolby is not happy with that. Jeevan was on the right place, just did not have the right action. But nonetheless, first touch of the game, not great. Here's Myanmar trying to attack. Sets it up nicely for the opposition, unfortunately. Myanmar looking to score. That is going to go out for a goal kick.
Abdullah Shah manages well again. He was in the right place at the right time. Put in his foot. He's had a good day. He's had a good day out, Abdullah Shah. Over the last few games, he started games but got injured and went out. I think Pakistan have missed his imperialism. Pakistan have missed his confidence in dealing from those long balls and all.
And now, of course, going out for a throw-in. Plays it quickly. Here's Jeevan. Passes it nicely. Here's Jeevan once again. Trying to find his man. Had the right idea, but just not able to execute.
The young kid has made an impact straight off the bench. This is what we really needed, Pakistan.
No pressure, no glory, Jeevan Khan. And so far, he's had the right ideas, just his touches on the ball missing.
I think something really positive from me, from my end, from what I saw, the composure in the final third. He didn't rush in that decision. He didn't want to just put a shot in because you could see glory in front of you. Instead, he went out and looked for the player who could have been in a more advantageous position. Positive signs from Jeevan right now.
Ayan Khatak takes it. Their bodies in there. Mohib Afridi got a head on it. But Zain Nyene Ong gonna make sure it stays in safety. And now Myanmar can build up once again from the back. They're comfortable in possession. They don't have that sense of urgency they did in the first half, and why would they? They've been gifted a goal right at the start of the second half. Pakistan trying to do everything possible to penetrate. And that miss from Shaikh Dost, like you said, could be haunting them right now, but that is irrelevant. Myanmar now trying to build. Crosses it in. Clear on goal. Tan Bang puts Myanmar up 2-0. A beautiful chance converted by the target man. And Myanmar get the goal they've been looking for. 2-0 at 58 minutes. Tan Bang, ladies and gentlemen, in his 39th cap, scores his third goal for Myanmar, and that is what it's all about. Beautiful conversion by Tan Bang.
This is what that first goal does to you. It takes the monkey off your shoulders and allows you to play a bit more freely. And in that situation, there was no pressure on him. Picked out the right ball, was in the right position and scored. And there you could see the game slipping away from Pakistan's hands right now.
Unfortunate for Pakistan, but perfect execution for Tan Bang. He did not get a lot of touches on the ball. He did not get a lot of opportunities in the first half. And this is exactly what he wanted. Tan Bang puts them up very nicely. And a beautiful goal for him to cap it off. Myanmar up now 2-0 at the 60th minute. Unfortunate for Pakistan, but well-deserved for Myanmar.
A lot of it is self-inflicted by Pakistan. But I think there are no more chances. I think they would have to keep playing, keep their heads high, because all of a sudden this game could completely slip away from their hands. They wouldn't want to be in that situation.
Most definitely wouldn't want to be. Foul given. Tan Bang should be happy with himself. He's got on the score sheet. What else can you ask for? And there's the foul. Physical game. Cagey affair up till the second half, and now it's opened up quite well for Myanmar. Exactly what they were looking for all throughout. Just fell on their lap. Pakistan down 2-0 now. Not an ideal scenario. It was a very good showing by the local players in the first half, but it's just come crumbling down. Foul given. Now Junaid Shah trying to build something. Another substitution for Pakistan. Ali Agha coming off in favor of Tufail Khan. Let's see what these changes can bring. Solano did talk about how this is, in a lot of ways, a way to test which of the local players are ready for the big stages. So it's important to give a lot of them minutes. Here's Alamgir trying to find someone forward, but could not get a man at the end of that ball.
It's been too rushed by Pakistan. Whenever they've reached the final third, I think they need to find a composure over there. They need to spring a couple of passes over there and then get in those right positions where they could play those through balls, play those killer balls, have a shot on goal. Shaji wins the ball back with Alamgir Ghazi right now in possession. Tufail has a good touch. Abdullah Shah, Alamgir Ghazi.
Now lobs it forward. Too much on it. There's no one there. That pass unfortunately ended up with no one. A lot of the lobs, of course, meant to find someone at the end of it, but Pakistan just not able to find their target man, Shaikh Dost. You can blame him for that one missed opportunity, but other than that, he's just not been able to create space or get the ball at the right opportunities to show some magic.
You get those one chances where you really have to take them. And if that goal had gone in, the complexion of the game would be completely different. Completely different.
Most definitely. There's not a lot of margins to work around with in football. And you're seeing that firsthand. Pakistan in the first half looked like the better side, looked like the more dominant side. Should have been up 1-0 and now facing defeat in the most demoralizing way possible. But the best case scenario for Myanmar. Not only gifted a goal, they converted one. Very nice goal as well. But now Pakistan back in possession. Here's Alamgir, who lobs it upfield.
We've lost composure. The heads have gone a bit in those last 3-4 minutes. I think it's which is very natural when you've conceded 2 goals and you've been in a situation where you would feel you were in the game. We could actually get in a victory. But this is how football works. 1 minute, you could have a mistake, the other team scores, and all of a sudden the momentum completely goes the other way with Myanmar again in possession of the ball.
Here's Tan Pang trying to find another goal perhaps. Past it, but beautiful interception there by Junaid Shah. Now they move up. Ayan Khatak to Alamgir Ghazi. Now to Tufail. Trying to find a man in front of him. He does. It's Tufail again. Nice touch there by Ayan Khatak. He has options in front of him. Here's Tufail. What can he do here? Headed away to safety. Tufail creating good space, but unfortunately that chance not as good as it should have been.
But Pakistan's youngsters combining well to make those 5-6 passes that we've been crying on, because as Pep Guardiola even says, as soon as you've conceded goals, in order to regain confidence, it is actually best to complete 7-8 passes. Once you do that, you're in the game again, and Pakistan managed to do well. And if you think about it this way, 7-8 passes and they were in behind Myanmar's defense. Good chance for Tufail.
Tufail doing a very good job of retaining the ball, and now here's Shaikh Dost. He has options. Shaikh Dost goes for a shot. That was an option in a lot of ways. He had Moeen Ahmed there. Shaikh Dost went for glory, unfortunately not able to convert the way he hoped to. And now Myanmar lob it to the left wing once again, headed away, but it's going to be a foul in favor of Pakistan. Now Mohib Afridi passes it down to Junaid Shah.
Looks like Pakistan have moved to a back 4 with Waqar Ehtisham coming out, with Mohib Afridi and Abdullah Shah forming the 2 centre-backs. Rahman Manzoor and Abdullah forming the 2 left. Abdullah Shah, Mohib Afridi, Rahman Manzoor, and Junaid Shah the back 4.
Bit of a tactical change necessary considering the deficit. Pakistan will not take this lying down. They want to get back in it. They want to be able to score. They want to be able to at least tie it up if nothing else. But 2 goals for a team not known for its goal-scoring acumen is quite an uphill battle.
Pakistan now have moved to a 4-3-3 formation with 3 midfielders being Alamgir Ghazi, Hayan Khatak, Tufail Shinwari, Tufail Khan, and Moeen Ahmed, Jeevan Khan and Shaikh, those the front 3.
Crossed it in. This is promising, but unfortunately too wide. Got a head on it, did Abdullah Shah, but just wide from goal. Nice corner there by Hayan Khatak. Abdullah Shah is not able to convert.
Hayan's deliveries are known to be tantalizing, are known to be devilish. I think his past 2 corners have been good, where once Mohib Afridi got on the end of the ball, second time it's Abdullah Shah. Pakistan needs to be in those situations where they win these set pieces and they can get in Hayan to spring in one of those deliveries.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we look at both goals. Of course, this one would probably be notorious in Pakistani football history. It's one of the worst goals conceded, and that, of course, was all Myanmar, Than Pang at the end of it.
Saqib's goal reminded me of one of the goals that he conceded against India in the SAF Championship. Pretty similar.
Well, you see a pattern there, but nonetheless, Pakistan now trying to press, slide tackle. The whistle blows, and Junaid Shah is in a lot of pain, pointing towards his calf, saying, "Don't touch it, brother." Looks like he's in a bit of pain as we see this now. Oof, that hurts. If it doesn't hurt now, it's going to hurt in the morning. And unfortunately, it hurts now as well. So it's going to really hurt in the morning.
Daniel, do you want to put in a VR call over here?
Go for it.
A VR call over here?
Oh, do we have that?
You've got liberty for it.
I don't have any liberties, my friend. Here's Junaid Shah now with a set piece. No VR, ladies and gentlemen, just to be clear. Not today. Junaid Shah now lobs it forward, trying to find Shaikh Dost. Nothing doing. That is a foul in favor of Myanmar. Abdullah Shah going to take the ball as far as possible. Just not able to connect the right passes. You see some chances, you see some glimmers of hope, but especially in that final third, Pakistan seems to be struggling.
In the final third, Pakistan has been a flash in a pan. Just one little glimmer, and boom, it goes away.
That's not what you want. And like you said, you need to convert the chances you are given. But nonetheless, it is still 2-0, of course. Cleared away by Mohib Afridi. Throw in successful. Here's another chance in front of goal. Myanmar not able to convert though. Good defensive play by Pakistan, able to close the threat into the hands of Saqib Hanif. And now they move forward. Here's Rahman Manzoor. Lobs it upfield, trying to find Shaikh Dost, but once again, headed away by him for win.
These aimless balls won't help Pakistan. What they need to do is spring passes short, get players on the ball such as Alamgir Ghazi.
And Alamgir now trying to create something. Here's Shaikh Dost behind the keeper, but nothing doing. Zin Nyinye Ong going down aggressively. Hitting him on the way down as well, Shaikh Dost. Seems to be in a bit of pain. Bam. Collision. Oof. Man. Talk about that connection whatever way you want to. Posterior attack, whatever you want to call it. But Zin Nyinye Ong would want to take as much time as he possibly can. Just break whatever momentum Pakistan's able to build. Unfortunate turn of events for Pakistan, but nonetheless, this is a celebration of football in Pakistan. Nightmare scenario in a lot of ways, but what a treat to still see the boys in green play. What a treat to be able to see the Shaheen soar, even if it is in this manner.
There's still a lot of time. There's a lot of time to actually get 3 goals back. I think, fingers crossed. Or am I being too optimistic?
Well, the less I say, the better. Pakistan now build. Here's Hayan. Trying to find his man, but once again, not able to connect those passes. But he gets another opportunity, and that is a foul in favor of Myanmar. Hayan is not happy about that. You see that here. Yeah, he just got a foot on his shin.
Needless foul by Moeen Ahmed. He was anyways passing it back.
Yeah. These stoppages just, really break any kind of momentum that you build if you're Pakistan, but ideal for Myanmar. And you see Junaid Ahmed Shah hobbling off 5 substitutions already done by Pakistan. Let's hope he's okay.
Otherwise, Pakistan will have to close the game with 10 men. Not to be in a scenario when you're 2 down, by the way.
Not at all. Now Myanmar lobbing it forward will be headed away. Quite a bit of force. Shaikh Dost slipping. But they still have the ball. Here's Alamgir Ghazi. Lobs it forward, trying to find his man. Shaikh Dost taken down. Referee does not think that is enough of a foul to give a penalty.
We've seen multiple players actually slipping on this field. I think these are the after effects of the rain,
Yeah.
of the torrential rain that happened last night.
Yeah. Went down a bit easy, but of course there was contact. Nonetheless, referees call final. We move forward. And now here's Myanmar in the center of the pitch. Trying to create something. Here's Wai Ling Ong. Now on the left wing. Nice movement there. Now crosses it in. There was a player there, but headed away to safety by Tufail Khan. Very important touch. Could have fell right into the feet of the Myanmar player. Tufail Khan built like a tank. Very speedy. Good touches on the ball. And of course, just now heads it away to safety.
Filling it in responsibly for Junaid Shah. The Shinwari in headers, not a good story. Doesn't go well. Shortest man on the pitch.
Yes, sir. But his height has never stopped him. He's looked good since he's come off the bench as well. And now Myat Phone Khan to take for Myanmar. They have bodies in there. They could be looking for a third. Crosses it in. Headed away for now. There's a shot on goal, intercepted well by Mohammad Jeevan. Now once again, here's Jeevan Khan. Got a touch on the ball but loses it immediately. And now Myanmar will slow it down. They're doing well. As soon as Pakistan starts getting any kind of possession, they slow the play down so the Pakistan can't really start feeling themselves too much.
A lot of experience, a lot of victories Myanmar has had. I think so those victories, it eventually builds confidence and they know how to perform in these moments. Whereas Pakistan, we're in a situation where a lot of the players that are playing right now, they don't play football regularly. Some of them have just recently gone on to Bangladeshi clubs such as Alamgir Ghazi, Abdullah Shah, Shaikh Dost, but they need a consistent run of games, 10, 15, 20 games before they could put in these sort of performances that we're speaking about Myanmar right now.
100%.
Because if you look at it, there were multiple situations where we could have created something out of it, but we could call lack of composure, lack of confidence, a bit hastiness. That all comes when you play games consistently and you've been in those situations day in, day out.
Of course, regular football is the need of the hour. It is what people have been asking for, clamoring for. With discussions of the league ongoing, football fans can hope that that becomes a reality soon, as Myanmar now pressing down the right wing beautifully. Just intercepted out for a Myanmar corner kick.
Mohib Afridi did well to bail the Shinwari out of that situation. Very well done by the right winger.
Mohib with a very important touch. Mohib Afridi has been one of Pakistan's better players in the game today. Very consistent with his passing, very solid in the back, and now Myanmar look to build. Cross it in, but way too much on the ball. And now it goes out, thanks to a header from Rahman Manzoor. Rahman Manzoor, of course, coming off the bench. Another one of the newer names, I believe, we're seeing today.
Another debut.
First cap. For a lot of the players on the squad, he's one of them. And now Nandao Kiao will look to throw it long, it seems. And he does. Headed away by Abdullah Shah. Ayan Khatta gets a head on it as well. And now Myanmar not able to convert. Now Pakistan passing it around. Abdullah Shah not able to penetrate the back line just as well just yet. Goes out once again. And now a change for Myanmar. It is going to be Ong Myo Khant coming on in place of Wai Ling Ong. Fresh legs coming in. And of course, it is going to be Min Ma O coming on in place of Luin Mo Ong. Three substitutions down for Myanmar as well. Last 12 minutes of the game could be very crucial if Pakistan want to at least get a point here.
Myanmar will look to see out the game without any drama and would look to shore up their defense in those last closing stages of the game.
Now Pakistan tries to press. Here's Hayan Khatak. Now a cross in. Headed away. Now Myanmar retaining possession. Here's Min Mao O, just came on. Passing it now to Than Pang, the goal scorer.
Janitsa struggling, hobbling on the pitch.
Myanmar now closing it in. Cleared away for a Myanmar corner kick. No substitutions left. That is the danger of using all of them.
Daniel, these things could go either way very easily. Had the coach not made those substitutions, we could easily be saying, why hasn't he made substitutions? Right
100%.
now they made a change and Janesh Shah is pulled up with the cramp. And we're speaking about wish we had another change.
Yeah, it's not easy. Definitely not as easy as it looks. But now Myanmar looking to take a corner kick. They cross it in. Saqib Hanif, bit of a collision there, but got his hands on the ball. All important touch. A heartbreaking scenario for him. 10th cap, the age of 31, currently playing in Maldives. And now Myanmar once again with the ball. Just moving it around nicely, confidently. Like you said, they want to see this through without any unforeseen errors or without any kind of pressure, no drama. They just want to close out for a victory here. Abdullah Shah heading it forward. Tufel trying to get on it. Alamgir Ghazi as well now. Once again passing it around well. Myanmar, Alamgir getting a foot on it. Bit of urgency there from the Pakistani players.
Rahman Manzoor has lost possession multiple times in situations where Pakistan could really build some sort of attack.
Here's Alamgir. Finds Tufel, not the ideal touch, gives it away. And now Myanmar look dangerous. Now they look to attack. Here's a shot. Blocked away by Abdullah Shah. Now Rahman Manzoor trying to clear it away. Does not get a man, but at least gets the ball out of the danger zone for now. Intercepted there nicely, but loses it once again. Does Jeevan Khan. Slight tackle results in a Pakistani throw-in.
Possession back in Pakistan's hands, literally. With a throw-in for Pakistan. Rahman Manzoor takes it to Abdullah Shah. Finds Alamgir Ghazi. Plays it back to Moeb. Moeb has that sort of urgency who finds Tufel Shinwari on the left half space. And Khatak makes a good move. Moin Ahmed on the ball. Another player slip. I think this has been a theme. We've seen multiple players slip, and Myanmar straight off go on a counter attack. Moib Afridi does well to mop it off.
Moib Afridi doing really well there to make sure the danger is averted. And you're right, a lot of players slipping today. Could be because of the rain. Not the best pitch in the world to play with, anyways, but nonetheless, Pakistani players are used to it and they're slipping, so must be something new happening. Here's Rahman Manzoor on the right wing. Last 8 minutes of the game. Intercepted. Going to be a Myanmar foul. Yeah, that's going to be a Myanmar foul. This is exactly what they need. It's making it easier for them, every foul conceded, to be able to slow the game down, to just drag it out, like you said, ride it out without any drama. That's what they're looking for.
Absolutely, absolutely. They won't be in any hurry to take these free kicks.
Than Pang, target man, scored the goal. All important for Myanmar, coming off now in favor of Phai Mo. Looks to get a bit of action here in the last 8 minutes. Now Myanmar in the center of the pitch.
The press has been a bit disjointed after those substitutions. Pakistan losing their way. Myanmar really easily playing their way out of trouble.
Now they're building up once again. Myanmar is in front of goal. They're inside the Pakistani box. Player goes down, but Saqib Hanif has it in his hands. Plays it short. And now, once again, back to Saqib Hanif. And it's going to be stopped.
Pakistan right now playing with 10 men with Junaid Shah going out due to the cramp, and Tufail Shinwari, Tufail Khan filling him in at the left back position. Not the most ideal of scenarios, but it is what it is, and Pakistan have to make do with it.
You can say that again. Most definitely not the most ideal of scenarios. And Pakistan's team protesting now, disgruntled by the fact that another foul has been called against them, but that's that. Now Myanmar looking to press. Does a whole banana split, but not able to make it. Zwe Khat Min. Tufail Shinwari to take the throw in. Nobi pointing right at Shaikh Dost. But not able to make it. Nice tackle there by Hayan Khatak. And now Jeevan Khan gives it back. Moiba Fridi, here's Tufail. Takes a safe option to Abdullah Shah. Nice touch there. Abdullah Shah looking for someone ahead of him. Nice ball there. Here's Rahman Manzoor. Jeevan Khan not able to get a touch on the ball.
Rahman Manzoor's decision making has been a bit off. He was in a scenario right now where he could have played a good cross in, but he didn't. He chose to pass it back. And in scenarios where he had space, time, and he could have passed it, he decided to cross it in those situations. So not the best of debuts for Rahman Manzoor right now.
But nonetheless, they move Moiba Fridi now. Passing it forward, Jeevan Khan gives the pass back to Hayan Khatak. Here's Tufail on the left wing. Crosses it in, headed away, back to Tufail. Oh, tried to give it to Alamgir, but just not able to get a touch on the ball. Unfortunate for him. And now Myanmar have an excellent chance right in front of goal. Open season, and it is a miss for Myanmar. He just came on, Phai Mo. They're all having a bit of fun with it, but that should have been in for Myanmar for all intents and purposes. Open goal.
I was surprised he didn't take it himself.
Yeah?
Award goes to the most selfless player in the world right now.
Myat Kaung Khant, the man who passed it. And of course, Phai Mo, who just came on for Than Pang, missing the goal. And now Pakistan looking to build. Alamgir gives it to an unsuspecting Tufail. He did not expect that pass to be returned. Alamgir did nice to find space, but not have anyone at the end of the ball.
Nabi Solano would be absolutely devastated because he's seen some really good signs in the game. He's seen Pakistan play with a lot of passion, a lot of personality, only to fizzle it out in the last few moments.
And that was a nice charge by Saqib Hanif. Could have been really dangerous for Pakistan. Myanmar was able to break the lines. And now they retain possession. Zin Nye Ong will keep a clean sheet if it goes like this.
Pakistan have struggled with 10 men over the last few minutes. Myanmar have gone in behind their defense multiple times, especially with Pakistan chasing the game and looking to press high and get on the ball. They've been played through multiple times. Another scenario where the player receives in between lines with space and time. Hayan Khatak unable to chase him, walks past the midfield line.
And now Myanmar looking to build. Nice through ball, but Junaid Shah gonna have, Mohib, pardon me, gonna have a touch on it. Cleared away to safety.
It has all come crumbling down for Pakistan with a lot of positivity, a lot of good touches, good moments, good chances in the first half. A dejected bench, Nobby Solano seated now for the first time in the game. Not the best of signs.
That probably means in his mind as well, it's all she wrote. But here's Alamgir now trying to lob it forward. Nobby's back up. Let's look at the game. Thank you. Now Myanmar trying to break the lines once again. They have two people in there. Tackled by Hayan Khatak, Alamgir Ghazi, and that is a foul against Tufail Shinwari.
Pakistan would look to spring another one of their attacks in the last few minutes. If they get in a goal right now, this game could go either ways. Hayan Khatak struggling.
10 men down, 2 goals down. Not a lot looking up for Pakistan. Only a minute and stoppage time left to redeem themselves. I expect some stoppage minutes given the amount of injuries and stoppages this half has had, but it's not up to us. Here's Alamgir. Now to Rahman. Jeevan now trying to chip it forward to Shaikh Dost, but was not able to reach him.
Another loss of possession for Pakistan, and Myanmar easily come out with the ball.
Yeah, it looks like a foregone conclusion. Myanmar passing it around comfortably. Now lobs it upfield. Pakistan once again getting possession, but what can they do here? Not a lot of time left. Here's Alamgir. Gives it back.
Mohib Afridi to Abdullah Shah. Drives forward with the ball. Finds Rahman Manzoor in behind, who looks to put a cross in.
Cross is in. Is there anybody at the end of it? Yes, but it was not a green shirt. Now Tufail still has the ball in. Crosses it in! Shaikh Dost gets one in! Shaikh Dost puts Pakistan back on the scoreboard. 2-1 now, not a lot of time, 3 minutes of stoppages, and that is what should have happened from the start of this game. Shaikh Dost finally getting it behind the net like he intended it in the first half.
3 more minutes for Pakistan to rescue this game. Let's put on a show, let's put on a fight. Shaikh Dost rose highest amongst the Myanmar defense. They switched off in the last few minutes because they were feeling extremely comfortable in those scenarios.
What a cross by Tufail Shinwari. What a header by Shaikh Dost. That is exactly what Pakistan needed. A shot of adrenaline. Not a lot of time left though. Myanmar could score another and just seal the deal. Case closed. Saqib Hanif though, gonna get up immediately. Decisions. Not a lot of time left. Not a lot of room for errors. Pakistan needs to have another perfect movement to be able to score another goal.
Indecisiveness at the wrong moment. Another foul would give off another 1 or 2 minutes. Would give Myanmar a breather. Would allow them to settle. Would allow them to organize. And then keep possession again. Not exactly what Pakistan would have wanted at this moment. As you pointed out, there needs to be no indecision. They need to be going all together, fighting for in those last 2 minutes.
Well, what did I tell you, Hamdan? It is not Pakistani football without some drama. It is not Pakistani football without some adversity. And fighting till the last second, Shaikh Dost gets one in. But that is quite a tackle by Rahman Manzoor.
Could have been sent off pretty easily. but I think considering the game state and the time left, the referee has really let him go in this situation. He's lucky to stay on the pitch, if you ask me. The Myanmar bench not happy, appealing for a red card, I'm assuming.
Nice pass there. You can expect him to hold the ball. Spend as much time as possible here. This is the safest part of the pitch for them currently. Pakistan need to be careful now. They don't have a lot of time, but once again, the wrong decision will mean Myanmar's right in front of goal. And could they finish it off with another? They're right in front of it. Goes off of Mohib Afridi for another Myanmar corner.
Even after the goal going in, Daniel, I'm surprised there was a bit of lack of personality in Pakistan's team. I think these are the situations where they need to come back, be together, defend the ball, and then bring it out again to put on a counter. But I feel the legs have gone maybe.
It could be that, like you said, these players don't have the opportunity to play regularly, at least with each other most of the time. Could be fatigue, could be helplessness, but nonetheless, they're still fighting, they're still trying. Moeen Ahmed right in front of the player to throw it out. They're going to take their sweet time with this, as they should.
The coach urging them to be calm, keep the ball in that area. They do it.
And that is all she wrote. The story of the match, perhaps synonymous to the story of Pakistani football. Self-sabotage, down and out, but fighting till the very last minute. 2-1 the score by the end of the match. Signs of life from the local players, good potential showed by them, but it is not enough. Myanmar able to get it done. And nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, Shaikh Dost getting a very important goal, but like I said, fighting till the end, not down and out. This is Pakistani football's revival phase, and we saw the local players put on a fight, put on a show, and be able to at least get one behind the goal. Unfortunate turn of events for Pakistan, but all smiles for Myanmar away from home. By the end of the day, it is Pakistan 1, Myanmar 2 for this AFC Asian qualifier.
Pakistan will be kicking themselves. They had a really good chance in this game. The way it started off with Shaikh Dost having a really good first half opportunity. He could have converted the goal, but not to be. And in the second half, calamity struck for Pakistan with Saqib Hanif giving in an own goal and allowing Myanmar a foot in the door. And once that happened, Myanmar was really calm, composed, went on to score the second goal until a late cross by Tufail Shinwari and a Shaikh Dost header, which turned out to be a consolation for them only. Job well done from Myanmar. They finished second in this tough AFC qualifier group, with Syria actually going through. They finished second ahead of Afghanistan and Pakistan. Highlights of the game and see the decisive moments of this. The horror moment where the ball was passed back and Saqib Hanif to set it in. Then Myanmar went on to score the second goal. A really composed finish by their striker. Hayan Khatak came on and put in a really good few deliveries, but Pakistan didn't manage to finish it off. And in the last few moments, Pakistan had a chance of their own. Some positives for Pakistan to take, as we discussed earlier as well, with a lot of new faces coming in playing for Pakistan. There had been no diaspora players for them, where
Lastimers here, of course, with your man of the match for the evening, Tan Pang, able to get the all-important second goal for Myanmar. How are you feeling right now? Tell me about this game.
Yeah, for me, very happy for that goal, and thank you for our teammate, our staff, our coaches, everyone. Thank you for this goal.
Of course, you guys, first half was very interesting, very tight first half as well. Second half started in the best way possible for you guys with that own goal. And how are you feeling as soon as the ball went in for the own goal? Did that raise your confidence and your morale a bit?
Yes, before first time we play in a pitch is like a little bit different, like it was for sometimes like feeling not good, like a ball is new. First we ball is there like this, and then second half we play, and then we get the goal so early. So we have confidence for everyone. So like coming was second goal like this.
And how was your time here in Pakistan overall? Did you like it? Of course, fans couldn't be here, fortunately, but how could you feel about this whole thing?
Yes, before I hope they say there's a lot of fans as full, right? So some surgery for the government, so we not allow for the fan. So very sorry for the fan, but I hope they watching on TV on online. I hope like this.
Definitely. Bang, amazing game. Congratulations again, man. What a performance by you. And we hope to see you in Pakistan again. गेम फर्स्ट हाफ काफ़ी प्रॉमिसिंग लग रहा था आप लोग काफ़ी अच्छी गेम खेल रहे थे सेकंड हाफ में भी अच्छी चांसेस थे लेकिन ऑब्वियसली अनफॉर्चुनेटली एक ऑन गोल अभी आपको कैसा महसूस हो रहा है
जी बिल्कुल पहले हाफ में हम लोगों को 3-4 चांस मिला तो बदकिस्मती से वो गोल नहीं हुए फिर दूसरे हाफ में एक मिस्टेक हो गया हम पे तो उसके बाद मैच का सिस्टम बदल हो गया तो लास्ट में 2-1 हो गए तो 5 मिनट बचा था अगर 10 मिनट और होते तो दूसरा गोल भी उतर सकता था बैड लक हो गया
लेकिन काफ़ी अच्छा हेडर था आपका ऑब्वियसली क्रॉस भी काफ़ी अच्छा था तुफैल भाई की तरफ से आपका हेडर वहाँ ही था पूरे मैच में आप वैसे कैसा फील कर रहे थे आज काफ़ी डिस्कशन हुई थी कि डायस्पोरा प्लेयर्स नहीं आ रहे ज़्यादातर हमारे जो लोकल होम ग्राउंड टैलेंट है उनको हम देख चांस मिलेगा हमें तो आप कैसा फील कर रहे थे सबके बारे में
जी बिल्कुल असल में हम लोग जीतने के लिए आए थे और हमारा जीतना बनता था तो बैड लक हो गया तो जो स्कोर मैंने किया उसका टीम को फ़ायदा नहीं हुआ तो अगर मैच बराबर होते हम लोग जीत जाते तो मैं खुश होता तो इस तरह मैं
मैं कम्प्लीटली समझ सकता हूँ फैंस भी नहीं थे तो ऑब्वियसली थोड़ा जज्बा भी फैंस की तरफ से नॉर्मली होता है नहीं था ओवरऑल क्या मैसेज देना चाहेंगे पाकिस्तानी फुटबॉल फैंस को सारे अभी देख रहे हैं ऑब्वियसली आप लोगों को सपोर्ट भी कर रहे थे व्हाट मैसेज वुड यू हैव फॉर देम राइट नाउ
जी बिल्कुल सारे पाकिस्तान के अवाम से मेरा यही गुजारिश है कि हमें सपोर्ट करें और इंशाल्लाह ताला आगे हमारे बहुत गेम है तो कोशिश करेंगे इंशाल्लाह जीतने की कोशिश करेंगे इंशाल्लाह ताला जी
Shaikh bhai, great performance, great goal. Commiserations. Like, and again, thank you so much for the time. Really appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, Shaikh, Dost. And with ladies and gentlemen, it is a very fun day here at the Jinnah Stadium for Pakistan versus Myanmar for the AFC Asian Cup qualifiers.